Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to a very special episode of Q Corner.
Are you saying it's special because it's your the big 5-0?
Not the big 5-0, it's the 29th birthday for me. Thank you very much for all of my birthday wishes.
29 plus tax.
Hey, that's pretty harsh.
You pick the country which tax you think.
Oh, that's pretty harsh. But anyway, thank you very much for all of the birthday messages. I really appreciate it coming in there. So, what do we have tonight?
Ooh, an announcement. Yes.
Yeah, there is announcements tonight.
He's 50.
We've got a couple of announcements on there. What we're going to go through is we've got a couple of things to do. We've got, what have we got? We've got Aeropole. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
We know it's been, that's a lot of tax. That's harsh.
Thank you, whoever you are.
We know that there's been some people putting some questions on there because there was some teasers from the guys from Aeropole for quite some time now, and people have been asking and asking and asking, when's the announcement? When's the announcement? When's the announcement? The announcement just came the other day. Aeropole is back in production.
Yes,
Or
we're
will be.
very happy about that.
We are over the moon because we love the Aeropole system. Yep. We've been using it ever since it came to the shores.
Yes, so we have a few sets and we're thinking, what was if we need more? Well, now we can, so that's going to be great for us.
So we've got the guys coming up live, so if you do have any questions about the Aeropole, please put them in the chat and we'll do our best to get to them as well. We have a series of questions, but if you have any questions that you'd like to get answered, we'll do our best to put them to Treb and Bill.
Yes, and if you've been keeping an eye on social media as well as closely as we have, you may have noticed that a second edition of something has come out.
Absolutely. So we've got that to go through. We also have a WBC announcement, okay, that's been quiet for a little while, and now we have some more information. So anybody say, do they come with improvements? Say, this is the kind of questions that we need to do.
But you have to hold on 1 second because we're going to...
Yeah, okay, we're going to go before that. We're going to go through
tease
some
you a little bit,
stuff
just like those were as well. So let's have a look.
We have Balloon Magic has the second edition digitally online.
Look at that, it's moving.
I know.
Because it's online.
It's online. You couldn't do that with a print, could you?
Exactly.
So where would you go to find out about this, Dom?
Well, I don't think you can go wrong
with Qualitex.com. So get yourself on there, get on your local version of the Qualitex.com website, have a look under magazines and under Balloon Magic. Yeah. Are you going to be giving them away in the wheel? What? The Balloon Magic, it's free. Yeah. You don't have to get it free with the wheel.
We'll give you away a free link, no problem.
And it's not the wheel, it's Mr. Q Spin a Winner. Use the correct term.
So for people who haven't seen Balloon Magic, it's got the previous edition on there as well. They're there for reference. Go backwards and forwards to them as many times as you like.
Yeah, because the great thing is you can go through there. We have an index, and I love the fact that the index is even animated.
Look at
an animated background,
there.
and Nicole's giving it on a little air guitar, singing made with balloons.
Nice, I like what you did there.
Yeah, but you can go through. She has a tutorial. It's a video tutorial to follow on with there as well, so it's dead easy to follow. And what else we got in there? There's the Colour Quest, the winner for the Colour Quest.
I love what comes out of this.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's another Colour Quest as well that's going on.
You get from the little tiny little models that are so detailed to the huge amazing things as well, but all around the specific colour. But the new one's out now. I want to say it's mauve, but I can't remember.
What else we got on there? We have our work. So this is the new thing.
Work?
No, not our work, but our work. This is the new thing that's come along with the new version of Balloon Magic magazine. It means that you're using the correct hashtags, and your work could be featured in the magazine. Yeah. Also, it's a competition as well. So have a little look on there.
Cool.
Make sure you're doing things.
If you want to see your work showcased, what else we got on there? Why not?
Oh yes, there's a spotlight artist. There's loads of stuff, but we just want to go through a few of the different things. We've got Anthony Lena. There we go. Balloons of pure awesomeness.
How strong he is there, carrying that log.
Yes, Tom. So he is the spotlighted artist in this edition. Can't see the pictures on your stuffy clinical. What's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, it's all right. You can see us for the moment. That's why.
Go to Qualitex.com. That's the idea. You'll find all the pictures in the full glory there.
Exactly.
That's the idea. We're just teasing you with them.
Because the thing is about Anthony as well is Anthony has also been doing some tutorial videos for ourselves here on Q Corner.
He certainly has. Very kind man that he is.
So what's going to happen is in about, what are we on at the moment? Oh, in about 20 minutes time, there will be a live...
20 minutes or half an hour?
20 minutes from
now.
now.
I thought it was on the hour, but it's
No,
okay.
It's in about 20 minutes
Even
from now.
Sooner.
There will be a video that goes live on our playlists,
Cool.
which is the full-on tutorial on how to make this cute panda that you see behind us, but also on how to make a baseball bat, and it's interactive baseball bat.
Cool
glove,
technique as well.
And yeah, but it's talking about the skinny technique, the skinny inflation. And
so it's one design, but it's also got a really cool technique that you can use for many other designs as well. So thank you, Mr. Lena, for that. Much appreciated.
Exactly.
So let me have a look and see if we have...
we need to have a little bit of a chat now because we need to get through some stuff. Too much to do.
Hi, I'm Anthony Lena, and you're watching Q Corner.
There we go. You see, Mr. Anthony Lena just makes a little announcement there. Bit
Cool,
of a push for
dude.
Q Corner.
So yes, we have our friends. They have joined us all the way from stateside by the power of technology. So
Exactly,
let's
from the west
see
coast.
if we can turn their microphone on.
From
and
the
then
west
we'll
coast
have a little
of America.
look-see while Keith has his cup of tea. Here we go.
Hello, guys. Hi.
Hello, guys. You are live on Q Corner. Please don't swear.
Wonderful to be here. Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate that.
Well, you certainly do.
So, cheers, guys, from this side.
A cup of tea from us to you.
And happy birthday, Keith.
Oh, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. What you guys, the viewers, didn't see is that Bill and Treb made me a lovely bouquet of balloons.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful, but we just had to put them out of the way for the moment. It wouldn't fit within the set. So it was beautiful. Really appreciate the effort that you went to there, guys.
It wasn't like he dropped enough hints for the birthday wishes.
Exactly. So there's lots of people in the chat. They're all saying hello to you both. I think they're very happy that you guys have taken the time to join us on Q Corner. And we do have some questions that are gonna that we've prepared, and also as well we might also have some questions that our watchers may add in as well.
Yes.
So some curveballs.
Yeah.
You
So
never know what they're going to
Let's
ask.
throw up our first question that we had. So this one is...
What is Aeropole or Aeropole? What is it? Come on, guys. What is Aeropole
Well,
all about?
It's a structural system for creating grand scale arches and columns without the use of helium. I mean, that's the simple answer.
Okay. So in that case, obviously, why was it created? I think you've just gone into that, but our next question is kind of covered into that. But why did you guys decide to create Aeropole?
You know, it was something that came, and we'll talk about it in the next couple of questions about how it actually came about. But it was something we just saw, and we started putting one foot in front of the other, the elements of it. And we said, and this is long before really the helium production shortage that we're going through now. But even still, back then, the balloon artists were telling us, wow, this is something we can use over and over again. And so it was created really as a need for doing something without having to use helium.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. I mean, the first time that we created it, we were using 16-inch balloons sized to 14 inches. Put onto the Dacron line first, then put onto the pole. It's fast and it's super effective. It's great. Love the system.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree
Well,
more.
thank you.
So, yeah, and especially with, like you said, the slowdown of helium production at the moment is that it's very handy at the moment being able to make a lot more airfill because it's that's nice, big and bold. Okay, so more about you guys. Who are the team behind Aeropole? Or is that an invented question?
No, it's we just can't say it.
It's Treb and myself are the brains behind it. You know, we've got people in the shop that are assembling and packaging, but it's really the experience that Treb and I bring to it that created it and keep it moving forward.
Yeah, Bill and I have been working together for 35 years. This week actually is I start my 50th year playing with balloons. I started back in 1969. So we bring a lot of experience together. We've done stuff all over the world together, and we're always trying to push the envelope. And so this is just one of those things that is another product for the industry.
Wow, 50 years, Treb. Were the balloons only available in black and white then?
You'd be surprised, but I started as a balloon seller at Disneyland in 1969. And when I first met Ted and Betty, when they bought the company in the late 70s, early 80s, Qualitex only packaged things in multiple colors. So when I first started doing decor, if you wanted to do a light blue balloon arch, you had to buy multiple grosses of balloons and then pick out the light blue ones so you'd have the balloons for the decor. So that's where I came from.
Yeah, we've got it too easy these days, right?
Yeah.
And now you can get the Q packs of the 260s, and you want the nozzles up all the same way? Oh yeah, no problem. We can have that.
I started with 7 colors, so I told my clients, well, this is what you get. I mean, come on, Anyway, I've been.
We hear that. We hear that.
Playing balloons.
Which kind of brings us on to our next question: is what is the history of Aeropole?
We share a warehouse here, Bill and I, and in Anaheim, California. It's just a golf shot away from Disneyland, right out the window here. I came into the shop one day, and Bill was. He does a lot of staging and building things for sets, TV sets, and special shows and everything. And he had this banner thing hooked up on this pole system. And I looked at it and I said, "Wow, what is that?" And he said, "Oh, this is a pole I found, and there's only one company that makes it, and this in the United States." And I started playing around with it, and I said, "You know what, Bill?" I said, "My God, we could do this on base plates and do columns and arches and stuff like that." And so we contacted some local balloon artists that we knew, and we had them come by and say, if we brought this out, would there be a need? Oh my God, they said, this would be great. We no longer have to bend the stuff with, by hand and this and that, and it's sectional. So we got a little bit of feedback, and we put, like I said before, one foot in front of the other, and the system came on, and it was just very, very well accepted right off the bat.
Great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We're very kind of familiar with those kind of moments of, nice idea, and that evolution. It's a great process.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we could do?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole evolution. There's one of the watchers have just said there is they love the Aeropoles. They've invested in 6 sets. They used to make the one with PVC, but she's going to be making some 20-foot columns with them. Wow.
Looking forward to seeing some pictures, please.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, if I was still doing decor on an active basis, I would probably use these more for straight columns. We used to do things in ballrooms all the time, 18-foot columns all the way around the ballroom, maybe 12 of them or 15 of them. And we were always having to rig. And this way you set a base plate down, put the column and you're done, and so not just arches, but columns and things like that. It's very, very, very easy to use,
Yeah, we use them for columns outside our store at times, because also with the flex with them, it creates that energy and movement which attracts customers more.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. Absolutely great.
We do. We love them. Okay, so...
So the next one, what is different about the new version that's been released?
Why did you decide?
On your screen.
What have I
we got a question missed out there. So why did you decide to withdraw the Aeropole?
Yeah. It's there as well, and I just didn't bother to read it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because we were all disappointed when it was taken away from us.
I'm just going to have another drink of my tea.
Special tea. His birthday tea.
We were disappointed to pull it also, but it came down to a lot of factors that just kind of snowballed, and it's very expensive to produce. The cost of steel kept going up for the base plates. Everything's made in the U.S., and which was a conscious choice we made to keep jobs going here. But even though it was made here, the cost of steel was still going up. Our factories that manufacture both our base plates and our poles, their costs were going up to us. Production was getting slower on their end, and we weren't really sure how much more the industry could absorb. We thought that all the people that were using it had bought the product. So things just kind of snowballed next to each other, and it was like, okay, it's time to just pull out. And as soon as we did that, it was, what do you mean you're quitting Aeropole?
No!
Yeah.
I think
We were shouting quite loud about that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the things we've
phone calls.
noticed in... I'm sorry.
Yeah, emails and phone calls on a weekly basis of where can I get it? Are you bringing it back? And so
we were shocked from all over the world. It was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
As I was saying, a lot of people in the industry kind of have a longer term plan for buying key investments such as the core inflators and equipment such as this. So you've got a lot of potential customers out there who just hadn't bought it yet, but were, 12 months, 18 months down the line, preparing to buy these things. Because for lots of the smaller companies, it's a big investment, worthwhile, but still big. So when you took it away, I think a lot of those people were, no!
Yeah, and I know that with the pricing out there, I know it's hard for people to comprehend that the profit was just not in the product for us at that point. So we went back to the manufacturers after we got this outpouring from around the world, and we worked hard with our manufacturers to say, what can we do to cut this, to cut that, and their cost to us, so that we could bring the product back. And we probably should have done that in the beginning, but we didn't. But luckily, we went back and did that, and so we're bringing it back in all its glory. So
hindsight's always 20/20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. Why didn't we do that? Of course, but absolutely.
It's from what's different.
Yeah. So okay, as I asked before.
Yeah. Before he skipped a question.
I want to put some pictures up as well behind us, rather than just the logo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So there we go. That's some of Colin Stewart's work in the background with Aeropole. So what's different? Yeah, what's different about the new version of the Aeropole?
Well, we went back to the original version. We came out with 2.0 because a little softer, so that people could make a little bit smaller arch. And we found that the real Aeropole, the first one, is the one that everybody really liked, the stiffer version.
Yeah.
So it's going back to that version, and the base plate is a little bit different. We think it's improved. It makes it so you can get the components at a local hardware store rather than having to get a replacement from us. If you should lose the pin and everything in the center, there's little dimples on it that set it up off the floor, so it's easier to pick up, and you don't have to strain your fingers and things like that. But we're really going back to the original, and with a few improvements that we think make it a lot better.
That's great. So that would bring us on to
when does production start?
When can we expect them?
Well, as we speak, base plates are being put into boxes.
We're getting wrong. We're getting run by watchers because we're blocking the Jumbotron screen. Sorry, guys, we can only do so much.
You got big heads.
Is that better?
That's true.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
We're in production now. I mean, product is being boxed up. Poles are being put into the cardboard tubes, and we should have it probably in our warehouse here in California in 2 weeks or less, and then we will get it out to the distributors. Beginning to mid-July, U.S. distributors should have it, and soon after that, European distributors.
There we go.
Well, that kind of answers our next question.
Yeah, exactly. Where and when it'll be available? I don't need that question anymore, do I?
Done.
Yeah. So, the kit contents. Are you need to skip past that question now?
Yeah. So we've got what comes with the new kit.
Yeah. What comes with the new kit?
You get the same number of poles. You get 7 poles, starter pole, and 6 connector poles. Same as the original kit. You get the new base plate, and you get 2 base plates with the full kit, and you get 2 steel pins. The steel pins, like Treb was saying, because of the redesign of the base, where it has a raised up feet, it allows it to sit on uneven ground a lot better. But by raising the base plate up a little bit, we can use standard hardware, which you can replace at a hardware store if you ever lose it.
That's great.
Yeah.
It's a nice touch with the feet, because we found that with our standard columns.
Yeah, we used almost like furniture stick-on things that we put on to raise them up to give them a little bed down. That's why people use tripods for cameras, right? 3 points pushing down is better than the flat plate.
And I actually looked into that when I was redesigning the base plate. I looked into just adding on some sort of foot, and I thought, you know what? They're going to get rubbed off. They're going to get lost on the way to a job, and you're going to have an uneven base then. So that's why we decided to put the steel dimple in there, and so it's all integral.
We've definitely experienced that with our aftermarket feet that we've added onto our like normal base plates and columns, that they only have a short shelf life. And yes, we have spares because you get to the job and you've got 3.
Yeah.
And there should be 4.
So the somebody there's questions. There's a question on there which we don't have on here, which is, are the plates the same weight as the old ones?
Good question.
They are. I think they're off by a few ounces, but they're basically the same dimensions, 24 by 24, same thickness. But yeah, they're comparable.
Great.
Cool. What we got there as well. So the sizes and the configurations. Does that work? How does that work? Because I know before with the old system you could connect into corners and all this sort of thing. Is this still possible?
Well, okay, yeah. Well, part of the cost-saving design of the new base plate is we only have a single hole. We found most designers were not using all the holes that we were paying to have punched into the base plates, so we went to just a single hole. The answer is yes and no. I mean, it's something you could certainly do aftermarket. You could drill holes wherever you want in the base plate and put more pins in. That would not be an issue for structural or anything like that. But that was one way for us to knock several dollars off the cost of producing the product to help bring it back.
Right, okay, cool. I know there's a question on there which has kind of already been covered. They were saying that they've returned back to the original version of the pole system because it's stronger and more durable. There was a question there that hopefully should answer on that one.
Right.
What as well? There's there's a question on there as well, which also is on our next question. So somebody's asked the same question, which is about is it compatible with previous versions?
Yes, it is. All the versions are interchangeable. They are compatible. And as far as the configurations too, I mean, going back just for a real quick second, there's so much we're still learning. I mean, we are always amazed at what people do with the product. The configurations are just endless, and we try and do a little bit on our own, but it's just amazing what you can do with the product. But yes, the simple answer on the compatible is yes, everything is interchangeable.
Brilliant.
The poles now, obviously going back to the original design, the smallest arch we recommend is 25 foot, 5 poles. The 2.0 was designed to go a little bit smaller. I've heard that people have done smaller arches with the original poles. Nothing we recommend, but everybody. That's what's great about the balloon industry and the balloon designers is they think outside the box. They find new ways to use other products.
Push that envelope.
Yeah.
It is, yes. So we have another question, which was, do you have any plans for the future of Aeropole as well?
Nothing specific right now. Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, we've tossed around a lot of ideas for additional accessories for the Aeropole system, and again, it comes down to a profit thing. How many people are really going to buy this? If we're only going to sell 100 pieces, it's going to cost us so much money to produce those 100 pieces. It's not worth it in a business sense to create those accessories if we're not going to be selling thousands of them.
We've discussed kits that you can make letters and things like that, and that's still being kicked around, so that might be coming down the pike in the future.
Ooh, interesting.
Pretty cool, yes.
I think people might be very interested in something like that. I know we would. Certainly.
Yes. Well, we totally appreciate that, the volume, you've got to have the volume of sales to make something profitable, because at the end of the day, you, like us, and all the other balloon businesses out there, are a business, and you do need to make a profit to survive.
Yeah.
So we have one final question, I think.
One last question, which is the obvious one. Why do you think people should buy the Aeropole system?
I think that the people should buy it just because it's a good ingredient to have in your toolkit, and that allows for a lot of different things in a lot of different situations, and it's become a standard for a lot of people to use over and over and over again. And the initial cost can be recouped in just a couple of jobs. So we just look at it as like you would Dacron monofilament balloons, all the other things that are in your kit. It's good to have an Aeropole system in your bag of tools.
Couldn't agree more. For us, it's a confident solution. It's something that we can put out there and be extremely confident with. As for the costing side for us, we could recoup it back in a couple of jobs easy. And for people who are a little bit worried about putting it out there, we personally have had a situation where the Aeropole was destroyed. Not a product failure, but a client failure. However, good terms and conditions actually made us more profit on that.
Get yourself a solid contract. Remember your balloon decorator contracts, guys. It's there to protect you.
Because it happens, but having a good contract is, it made us money, then it made us some more, even from the grave.
Exactly. I think we had to put out 12 on one day or something. It was crazy. And then one of the sites that we were doing, it was for a big market and promotional thing. And one of the sites that we installed it,
thought it was disposable.
It was. Yeah.
So they actually destroyed the kit.
Yes, and threw the bases out in the process as well, because they were clearly disposable.
Wow! That's another great thing about the system is that the poles can actually be used to cane people if you're mad at them. So
should have thought of that. There was even big labels on there saying, "Please do not remove from site. Call this number." Yeah, and they still threw it in the bin. So,
if you want to share your Aeropole stories, send them to Q Corner.
Yeah, customers.
I recall.
Can't live with them. Can't thrash them with an Aeropole.
Go ahead.
No, it's good. We're just about done with this. Have you got anything that you'd like to say at the end?
He's pushing for happy birthday again.
No, I've had that.
I was going to say that I recall many times going back to strike jobs over the years where I made sure that I got to the event at least an hour before they told me it was going to be over, because a lot of times alcohol is involved in things like that with the events and people get a little unruly. So I like to be there when I needed to get some materials back without having to be destroyed. Just a tip for everybody out there. Yeah.
Absolutely. With this one, this one was they had to stay up for a week, which is why we chose to use Aeropole for it as well. So it was a week in all these different locations, and that was the one where somebody had made a tactical error. But there we go.
Thank you so much for having us on. We appreciate it. It's been an honor to be with you guys.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. And there is somebody else who just made a good point on there as well. One reason to use the Aeropole is that it makes you look super professional. If you show up with the PVC, clients think, I could have done that. Whereas if you have a professional system like the Aeropole, it does. I mean, it
sets the tone.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
It does.
So remember, very good point.
It's not being professional, it's just looking professional. That's the most important.
Second good tip.
There we go.
One we've used for many years. Well, thank you very much, guys. It's much appreciated.
No problem. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Right. We shall let you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye for now. And just, there was another question on there about pricing. You need to contact your local distributor to find out about that.
Yes.
Because obviously...
It's a worldwide product with different shipping costs, handling costs, and distributors. You're going to find there's going to be some discrepancies for that. So, yes, contact your local distributor to find that information out.
Perfect.
But yes, thank you very much.
What have we got to do next now that we're running over?
We are going to
Us run over? It was
knew?
Treb and Bill's fault, it wasn't us.
Who knew? Oh, I think we've got some information for people, Keith.
We have got some information, so that means we need this one, right?
Yeah.
We're doing some shout outs, education roundups.
Okay, are we ready?
We are.
Hi, I'm Nicole Gregg. Hi, I'm Chris Adamo,
Hi, I'm Tina Junter, and you're watching Q Corner.
and you're watching Q Corner.
And you're watching Q Corner.
Hello there, guys. We're doing a quick education roundup. It's a quick fire blast. So it's all the ones that involve myself or Dominic, really. So coming up, we've got Dom's off to Israel, 10th and 11th of July. Dom and Vadim are going to be there. So if you want any more information for that, you can check Qualitex Israel page for more info on that one. We've got on the 12th to the 15th of September, myself and Dominic and quite a few other people are going to be in Sao Paulo, Brazil for the Sao Paulo event. You can check the Qualitex Brazil Facebook page for that. Just do a search for Qualitex Brazil. You'll find it, no problem. Also in September, myself and Dominic are off to Saudi Arabia for the event over there. If you want any information, it's on the 13th and 14th of September. You can go to the Qualitex Middle East Facebook page and get more information from there. What else we got? Oh, I tell you what, we've got tons going on. No joke. Right, off to Beirut in Lebanon. October the 2nd and 3rd, Dominic's joined by Jackie and Evie at the Beirut Balloon Convention 2019. More information, get yourself over to the Middle East Facebook page. And lastly but not least, in November, 16th and 19th of November, Slovenia. I will be there. If you want more information, it's the Slovenia event. You can check it out on Facebook, or you can go to europe.qualitex.com and have a look at the events page there, and you can sign up directly with there. If you want to do your CBA exam in the area, I will be hosting the CBA exams in Slovenia, so I shall hope to see you guys there. That is it for the education roundup for this week. Back. Keith.
I'm not sure if our microphone was on there or not. I wasn't sure. But yes, impromptu balloon.
Look, I got a special balloon delivery as well, and if you look very close, you'll see reflections of all the studio light. You can't hear us.
Yeah, and
is the
yes,
microphone
you're
off?
on now. Thank you very much for that.
Can you hear us now? What about now?
I was slow with the button for the microphone because I was too busy.
He's too busy giving me my birthday balloon.
Getting a balloon. So someone just wants to confirm we've got sound.
Look, that's fine now. There we go. 7-inch chrome used as well. Thank you very much.
Product placement. We've got 7-inch chrome. Boof, boof. Look at that. We've got
and
some
a bit of personalisation going on
the chrome foil as well.
And you can check out personalisation. We've got on the playlists. You can do personalisation on there. Oh God, what we got going on?
I was sort of prepared. I didn't open it.
I had no idea this was going to go on. I thought the big announcement was something to do with the World Balloon Convention. Yeah, 7-inch chrome. Thanks, Pioneer Balloon Canada. We knew you guys do handle the manufacturing over there, which is
I'm not going to
handy.
take.
What?
I'm disappointed
Look
now
at this.
that I've had my cup of tea.
I've got no cup of tea.
I know.
We'll have to have this afterwards. So, don't we still got loads to get through?
I know there's half each.
Okay, there we go. What we'll do is we can, when we get this Mr. Q Spinner winner, we'll have a slice of cake on one of the options, and we'll mail it to you.
Yeah,
then
totally
you'll like
do
it.
that. Yes.
Okay.
So anyway,
you cover my notes, Dom.
Ooh.
You cover my notes.
Sorry, right.
Thank you for my cake.
We moved the cake out of the way.
Okay.
We're there.
Right, excellent. Okay. World Balloon Convention. There is cake. Yeah, there is cake. Of course there's cake. World Balloon Convention 2021 in Orlando, Florida.
It seems so far away,
yes,
but it's creeping up on us sooner than I anticipated. I need to put more pennies in my saving jar.
Absolutely.
How's your savings going, people?
You better have started saving already. If not, start right now, this very second. Just look in whatever you got in your pocket.
I think Sue
Not
Bowler
fluff.
did
Don't
a
get any of the fluff.
fantastic little video about saving a little while ago. if you haven't seen it, watch it now, but just add some more money on because it was a while ago.
Absolutely. But we do have an announcement for the World Balloon Convention 2021.
What?
And
What?
that is...
News just in?
News just in.
We need a news flash.
Look at that. WBC registration open September the 1st, 2020. There it is. You can start, you can register on that date and book your spot.
Yes, you can. Absolutely. Anything else about WBC?
So, what we need to know is what's included with the registration. Well, including...
Not cake.
Not cake, no, but registration includes educational opportunities, including classes and hands-on volunteer opportunities to help build and install party decor. This is one of the big things that people keep on commenting about, is the fact that when they go there, they want to get part of these big, massive builds, right, that they don't normally get a chance to. It's unbelievable.
It's something to take back and put on your CV to say that you did. You can share that work as something that you've done and joined in with. It's a great way to build your profile, experience and confidence. So we highly recommend it. Speak to any of the people who have already done it.
Absolutely. Ask on any of the Qualitex groups or Balloon Friends or whatever, and ask about being involved in them large scale builds. It's unreal, really is unreal. Okay, you also get a full colour education handbook.
Yes.
Yeah, you get the welcome reception and tickets to the exclusive 2021 WBC theme party and grand gala.
That's going to be awesome.
It is.
I know it is.
Yeah. Nobody knows how to party. It's like balloon people know how to party.
This is true.
I'm just making sure that made sense in my own head before I said it and after. It did.
Yes.
With a winner, chicken dinner.
You know, that full colour education handbook, we still have ours from all the WBCs we've been to, and we still refer to it now.
Absolutely.
It is fantastic.
It's got nuggets of gold, pure gold in there.
Oh, we've got a little comment there from Sindra there from Pioneer. You can sign up when you register.
Guessing that for the parties,
builds
yeah?
and parties.
Oh, sign up
the
when you
builds,
register for the builds. Okay, you also get tickets to the cocktail receptions, admission to sculpture viewing, which is always good, admission to the extended and expanded vendor showcase.
Ooh.
I bet Aeropole are going to be there.
I'd like to think so.
I bet they are. What else we got? Admission to the Decor Twist and Jam.
Yeah.
Admission to the product sale. Goodie bag.
That's the biggest queue I ever see. Some of the
I know
sales,
the product sale at the end. Yeah, it's crazy.
Nobody queues.
The deals that you get there are
balloon
just
people.
unbelievable, right? A goodie bag stuffed, and I had to say it's written down here in capitals, stuffed with free products and promotions.
Yeah, and Cinder's just confirmed, yes, you can sign up for the large deco builds when you register. So that is a really good point, to make sure you register early if you want to be part of those builds, because I imagine they will get booked up.
I would imagine so. They always do. I mean, we got dragged in on the last WBC to do some of the special effects with the Q-Boom system right at the end.
Dragged in. We were desperate to do it.
Kicking and screaming we were. Kicking and screaming.
Can we? Okay.
And we got loads of people to help us do the builds as well, build all these. So it's
fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely, to do these. What else as well? Just so you know as well, we have an automatic kind of spam filter on this channel, and I know it's already got somebody. If you do a lot of messages back to back without breaks, it kicks you. It kind of puts you on a timeout. So sorry if that happens, but yeah, just be careful about sending messages again and again.
And no rosy balloons. We shall not be singing "Happy Birthday."
Exactly.
If you've heard me sing before.
What's that? Oh, hold on a minute. Oh yeah, you've got the chance to enjoy a post-event vacation on Orlando theme parks at the hotel convention rates and specially priced admission tickets
and free shuttle service.
Wow, I didn't know that.
That is cool. Boy, are we in trouble at home.
I didn't know that.
Because, I mean, it's so close. If you've not looked it on the map,
we're like 1 mile away.
You could almost walk it. Yeah? Right, what else we got? That was good, much more. Dates.
Oh, we do have it on here. We have this on here. So the dates and pricing. So, early bird pricing. Tuesday, September the 1st, 2020, it opens, and the early bird finishes through to the Friday, January the 15th, 2021. And there we go. It's got CBA is 595, a QBN member is 645, and your standard is 695. 5.
Excellent. I don't know if they're doing a CBA at this event. They have done it all the other ones.
I would imagine so.
That'd be a good question to ask. And I don't know also if you get the CBA discount if you commit to do your CBA at the event, because I have done historically, but that's maybe a question that someone from Pioneer could answer. So if you haven't done it and we're considering it, it's a fantastic event to get your CBA at, because it's, you're up on kind of the celebration where you present it with your certificate. Yes,
there we go.
thank
They're
you,
doing the
Sindra.
CBA,
You
and
took the
also,
hint.
as they say there has been no price increase. It's the
Yay.
3rd consecutive WBC with no price increase.
Fantastic. So if you haven't got your CBA, make sure you commit to doing it. Get all those online tests done in advance. If you don't know what the CBA, check out our CBA video. We've got a fantastic
Playlist.
playlist there.
Yeah,
with all
which
different bits.
We did with Sue. We've got to finish it off though. We've got to go back and we've got to do the panel questions and things.
But part 1 and part 2 are there, I think.
Okay, doing your CBA doesn't apply until the next WBC. So if you can get your CBA out the way beforehand, get it done, guys, because it's worth the discount, right?
Thank you for confirming, Sindra.
Okay, and then we also, if you don't make the early bird discounts, we have the regular pricing, which is from Saturday, January the 16th, 2021, through to Friday, February the 26th, 2021. CBA price is $695, QBN $745, and your standard price is $795. So it's definitely worth taking advantage of the early bird discounts.
Absolutely. Save that money, goes towards your flights. Yay!
Lastly, there's a couple of bits of terms and conditions which we go on there, but the thing is that realistically what you're going to do is look at that. What you got? You can hold your place at WBC 2021 with a 50% deposit, but it needs to be paid by January 15th, 2021.
Yes.
So, and there's some an email address on there for RJ if you want to contact him for any more information.
Yes.
And also get yourself. If you've got any questions, you can always go onto the Facebook page
Yes.
for the World Balloon Convention.
Yes. If you don't know where that is, just do a shout out on the Qualtex. I'm sure we can point you in the right direction. Right, okay, so we have time for one more thing, cake.
No cake. I have to move this out the way. Does anybody want cake? No, we'll put this over here. The cake's for afterwards, okay? So we've got one last thing to do. And that is...
Just before we go into that, Sindra there is saying really, really important to update any information with RJ. So that's to make sure that you get your discount applied for the CBA and the like, I imagine. Discounts are attached to email addresses in the Pioneer Balloon database. So if your email that you're registering with isn't the email that we have on the system, it's not going to acknowledge that. So you need to make sure you do that. So thank you for that top tip there, Sindra. So yes, get in touch with RJ, helpful guy there, and he shall sort that information out for you.
Excellent. So that was WBC. We've got one last thing left to do, and that is, of course, Mr. Q's Spin a Winner. Mr. Q, Spin a Winner! We took this guy... Oh, we're going to move him the right way around. We'll put him up there. We took this guy on the road when we did the Q Jam, the Summer Q Jam, and we were giving away prizes.
All over the place.
Absolutely.
This poor Mr. Q Spin a Winner...
Oh, don't take the spin out of him. We've got to go take him back to the top for the moment.
Was so dizzy.
Yeah.
He'd gone round and round and round and round and round. He gave away everything.
We had a great time on the Q Jam Summer one. So there's one going to come up for the winter back in the UK. So if you do have the opportunity, grab it with two hands because it's very cheap and it's an amazing jam experience.
Awesome day.
Absolutely. But we've got a question, of course. We need to do our question for Mr. Q's Spin a Winner. You've got to be in it to win it. So all you guys that are watching right now, you've got a chance. Because what we're going to do is, as always, we ask the question. We give you a Q Corner minute, which is a random length of time.
Flexible.
And then you just got to put your answer. We'll pick one of the winning answers.
Well, we won't. Our randomizer will.
We'll pick one of the, by random. And then you get to have one spinner. Okay, so what's the question this week, Dom?
It is...
When does registration open for WBC 2021? No, Luke, it's not how old is Keith, which is obviously 29. We said that at the beginning. But when does registration open for WBC 2021? Oh,
So
we've
our
got
minute
some-
is starting.
What have we had now? We've had about 30 seconds-ish or something like that.
Question marks from Binary Calendar. What don't they know?
They've got no idea. Look at this. We
Don't
seem to
forget,
have-
we want to see profile pictures as well, people.
Somebody said September 2021. What's going on there? 2021, that's after the event. You crazy people. What do we got on there? We'll have about a 10, 9, 8. Somebody else has said 2021 again. 5, 4, 3,
I'm adding as fast as I can.
2, 1. You don't know how to set a picture. Yeah, remember that. We will mock you if you are signed in and you don't have a picture on there.
I might have to change the
If you win.
randomizer to only accept people
With pictures.
with pictures. How's
Okay,
about that?
right, we're going to stop it there, guys. We're going to stop it
I'm
there.
just checking
We
all the
have our
answers in
last
the
one
queue.
on there is Air Styles. He just got in beforehand. Sorry, Rob, you just missed the cutoff. So,
He's going for another prize.
yeah.
Right, okay. It's
Randomizer.
locked in, and I'm going to refresh. And I am going to send it away, and it should come up when it's ready. So I'm not looking. And what we got?
Who we got? Who's that? Oh, I recognise that face.
Alfred. Alfred.
Ow!
I don't know how you say it. Is it?
He's from South Africa, right? Is that right? I believe it is.
I think you might-
I'm sure.
You might be right, but you know what? You've got a profile picture, and you've got the answer correct.
Well done.
Well done.
So
that
now you
man.
have to choose, okay? Well done, Alfred. Well, you've got to choose whether you're going to get... Actually, you don't get a choice today because it's my birthday, so I am...
So you've lost the choice.
So you lost the choice. You don't have a choice. You can only choose whether it's soft and gentle, whether you prefer it soft and gentle...
Oh, so you've just taken the spin?
Yeah,
because
it's
your
my birthday. It's my birthday. It's as simple as that. Because I reckon that we could win you the premium balloon accessories micro air inflator.
You'd be
I
lucky
reckon
if
we
you
can
get
do
the
that.
slice of cake. It'll be the thinnest slice of cake on the planet.
Birthday boy can spin. See, he already said it anyway. So, what would you prefer? Do you prefer it soft and gentle, Alfred, or would you like it hard and fast? We always ask this question, and everybody prefers it hard and fast. This is what we
Slow
found.
just seems too committal to getting.
There we go. Right, here we go
Correct.
then. Hard and fast.
I'll
Let's
hold it,
see if we
'cause
can
it
do
might
it.
be-
I'm going to try and get you a premium balloon accessories micro air inflator. Okay, here we go. Ready?
I'm
Off
pitching,
it goes.
I'm pitching
Come
for
on.
a pen.
Let's see where it's stopping. Let's see where it's stopping. And we stop, stopping and stop. It's coming round. Oh, number 11.
Number 11.
Number 11. Sorry, Alfred. Sorry.
Coming all the way to a store in South Africa soon. You're going to get a one of a
It
kind.
was so close.
One of only 10,000 ever made.
It was so close.
Qualitex
It was so close
pen.
to do that. So,
It has got ink in it though.
thank you guys for watching. Alfred, if you can send Mr. Q a message on Facebook with your address details, we'll get that out in the post to you, although it
Yes.
might take a little while to get there in South Africa.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Keith, for showing up on his birthday. I wasn't sure.
Yay! And thank you for my cake, and thank you for all the birthday messages. And we hope that you guys loved all the information from Aeropole and obviously at WBC. Okay,
Super. Bye bye for now.
bye-bye.